Welcome everyone and thank you so much for joining in. As we can see guys, the price of Bitcoin right now is flashing a very interesting scenario. A scenario which is pointing us the medium short term. After some checkout, the price of Bitcoin could be preparing itself for this new impulsive movement. And if this impulsive movement, just like I shown you in an example, plays out, where could the price of Bitcoin be hitting, and also what kind of scenario to expect for the upcoming days? We are going to talk about all of this in today's video one by one. So please guys, please destroy that like button if you haven't done it yet, and for those individuals watching it the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. So looking at this in an hourly time frame, you can see the price of Bitcoin after getting attracted towards this 27,000 price range now could be forming a so-called broadening bottom, right? This here is a broadening bottom, or we could also call this a double bottom type of formation, as you can see here. And since the price has already broken the neckline, since the price has already broken one of the most important resistance line here, this rising trend line, since then the price of Bitcoin looks like it is preparing for this next impulsive movement. And if you look at this example, after some partial decline, what does the price likes to do? With some range bound, some small pullback before showing another impulsiveness. And this is exactly what could be unfolding right now in a medium short term for Bitcoin. And if this trend is going to continue, the next area of confluence, the next area where we could be getting attracted could be around 28,600, 28,700 range. Why? Let me show you that here. So yesterday we talked about this in a smaller time frame, a falling wedge which played out as a fake out, but I was very clear at the end the price could still show a move here like this. I mean, with fake out, right? Fake out, and then with some range bound again starting this new impulsive movement here like this. And if you look at this price structure right now, it does looks like the price of Bitcoin could be preparing itself for this next impulsive movement. And why? Because if you know, yesterday what I did, I added the CPI indicator, and according to the CPI indicator, the price was clearly getting rejected each and every time around the CPI indicator, which clearly indicated weakness. And also descending CPI only gets formed when the price is showing weakness and also preparing for the downtrend. And now if we look at this CPI indicator for today, the daily CPI, it is lining parallelly. So what is this CPI indicating? What is this daily CPI flashing us right now? Once the price finds proper support above 27,500 today, which we are already above it, there is a very high probability for this trend to continue further here to the upside, and also could be again showing some sort of a bullishness where the price could be getting attracted towards the next area of confluence, which is around 28,600, 28,700 range. And why? Because we know guys, the price of Bitcoin, after breaking one of the most important support line which we had around 29,000, since then we are clearly showing weakness and also got attracted towards the 27,000 range. But now after getting attracted towards the 27,000, the price has started to some range bound and also showing this impulsiveness. So in the medium short term, we just want the price of Bitcoin to regain the support over 27,800 range. Yes, if we can find proper support over 27,800 today, then this horizontal line is going to be our next area where we could be getting attracted, and that is sitting around 28,700, 28,800 range. So that's why guys, it does looks like the price in the medium short term could be slowly preparing itself for this next impulsive movement. And beside this example, why the price in the medium short term could be preparing itself for this next impulsive movement? Because if we look at the price structure in a very simple way, we know 29,000 was one very important line of support for Bitcoin. After breaking out from this trend line, the support line, we have started to show weakness, and price also got attracted towards the 27,000 range. But if you look at this 27,000 price range, this 27,000 was the price objective from this horizontal trend line. I mean, from the top till the bottom line, if you measure the price objective, you can see guys, the price of Bitcoin came exactly, right, exactly at the price objective around 27,100, 27,200 range, and after that started to show some impulsiveness. So now if this is a continuation, because the price has already reached the price objective from this horizontal trend line, you can see from the top till the bottom line, if this here is a dead cat bounce, even the dead cat bounce, the 0.5 Fibonacci line is lining around 28,700 range. So that's why, guys, 28,700 could be the area where we could be getting attracted as soon as we find support above 27,800 in a media short term. Yes, if the price of Bitcoin finds support around 27,800 in a media short term, then we are expecting the relief rally to continue at least towards the 0.5 Fibonacci line, 28,700, before deciding the trend duration. Because we know, guys, the 28,700 to a 0.5 Fibonacci line is not just only the line which is attracting the price, but if we look at this price structure in a bit different way, I mean, if we simply look at this structure as a rising wedge, which is a bearish continuation pattern, but for the media short term, the area where we could be getting attracted as soon as we flip the 27,800 into support is around 28,700, 28,800 range. So this exact line, which previously acted as one very, very important line of resistance, could be attracting the price. Yes, guys, could be attracting the price around 28,700, 28,800 range before choosing a trend direction like this, because getting attracted towards this 28,700 means we are also forming this dead cat bounce type of scenario for Bitcoin. And now if we continue this downtrend after some relief rally, I mean after some movement here to the upside around 28,700, this could still play out like this. I mean, if the dead cat bounce type of scenario plays out, price after some relief rally again showing another continuation where we form another lower low, in that case we are going to monitor this ascending channel price RGD, because the price RGD from this ascending channel, you can see from the top to the bottom line, is still open, which is around 26,000, right? 26,100 range. So that's why we are going to monitor this price movement very, very carefully. But we just want, I mean, in the media short term, we just want the price to flip this key line of resistance around 27,800 into support, because by doing that, we are going to see another relief rally, which could bring the price around 28,700, 28,800 range. But in a bigger picture, since the April month is nearing to the end, we just want the candle, the monthly candle, to close above this 200 moving average. Yes, guys, this 200 weekly moving average is one very, very important line of support, and also a signal which has led to some very nice impulsive movement in the past price action. I showed you yesterday, after breaking out of this long-term resistance line, after finding support about this 200 weekly moving average, the price has started a new impulsive movement, or so-called a parabolic run. Here, after breaking out of this long-term resistance line, after finding support over 200 weekly moving average, we started this new parabolic run. Even with many shakeout, at the end, the price still made a new higher highs. So in our case, the price is already above the long-term resistance line and also above 200 weekly moving average. So what I want the price of Bitcoin to do is to close the monthly candle above this 200 weekly moving average, because by doing that, we could be getting another confirmation that after some range bound, the price of Bitcoin could still continue here to the upside, forming another higher high. Now, before I conclude this video, I just want to make you guys aware that we have started to create YouTube shorts. Yes, we are doing 1 minute YouTube shorts. So if you want me to cover one of your coin, then do mention that in the comment section down below. So if you like what you just heard, then please try that like button, and for those individuals watching it the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now, by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.